Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Our next topic is rounding of numbers. We need numbers, we need data, that satisfies significant figures conditions. For that purpose, we need this topic to understand. Following are the rules to round off. Number 1, if the dropping digit is less than 5, if the dropping digit is less than 5, we simply ignore it. Is just ignored. It is just ignored. For example, 12.34341. We need to retain first 4 digits. We need to retain first 4 digits, and 3 is to be rounded off. Now 3 is less than 5, so we will simply ignore it. So it will be just 12.34. Again, if the dropping digit is less than 5, we will simply, if a dropping digit is less than 5, it is just ignored. For example, 12.34341. We are supposed to retain the first 4 digits or 2 digits after the decimal point. Now 3 is the digit to be dropped off, and 3 is since less than 5, we will simply ignore. Rule number 2. Dropping digit is greater than 5. Dropping digit is greater than 5. Digit to be dropped is greater than 5. Digit to be dropped is greater than 5. For example, 12.34541. We have to retain the first 4 digits. Sorry, it is 12.34641. Now look at the last digit, that is 6. It is greater than 5. So we will add 1 to the next digit. That is, we will add 1 to 4. So it becomes 12.35. So that's how we will do the calculations. Now, number 3, rule number 3. That's a tricky one. If the dropping digit is equal to 5, it's a tricky one. There are two possibilities. There are two possibilities. A, there is no non-zero digit after 5. For example, 12.345 or 12.34500 or simply 12.315 or 12.31500. As per given condition, there is no non-zero digits after 5. There is no non-zero digits after 5. In first example, before 5 we have an even number. In this case, we will simply drop 5. We will simply ignore the 5. Digit before 5 is an even number. In this case, we will simply ignore 5. So, it will be 12.34. In the next case, 12.34500. Again, before 5 we have an even number. So we will simply ignore the 5 and it will become 12.34. In the next example, we have a number 12.315. We have to round off the 5, and before 5 we have an odd number, that is 1. So we will add 1 to the next digit. In case of an odd number, we add 1. So it will become 12.32. After that, again, look at this. We have a number 12.31500. After 5 we have non-zero digits, and before 5 we have an odd number. So as per rule, it will become 12.31 plus 1. 1 is added to the 1 and it will become 12.32. So it's a tricky business in this case. Now the second rule case. Let's suppose the dropping digit is 5. The dropping digit is 5. And we have non-zero digits after 5. That is, non-zero digits follow 5. For example, a number is 12.31527, or a number is 12.315002. We have to retain the first 4 digits. We have to retain the first 4 digits. In this case, irrespective of the digit before 5, irrespective of the digits before 5, we will add 1 to the digit before 5. That is, in this case, it will become 12.32, and in this case, it will become 12.33. We added 1 to the digit before 5, irrespective if it is even or odd. Okay. Next is our next case is significant figures. Our next topic is, let us repeat the rounding of topics once again. The question is, why do we need this topic? What is the importance of this topic? Rounding of numbers. The primary and the only use of this method is to find a reliable data, to find a data which is accurate, to find a data which satisfies the conditions for significant figures. That is why we round off digits. There are rules for rounding of digits. There are rules which we studied in our previous classes. A rule or a 2 is an addition, which is a bit tricky, so we will go over that. First, it is simple. We are familiar with that. The first rule is, if a dropping digit is less than 5, then what will happen? Simply we will ignore that digit. We are having an example that is 12.34341. Now we are supposed to retain the first 4 digits. And look at 4. After 4 the digit is 3, which is less than 5. So straight away we just ignore. Our answer will be 12.34. The next is, if the dropping of digit is greater than 5. If the dropping of digit is greater than 5. For example, 12.34641. In this case, 6 is greater than 5, so we will add 1 to the preceding digit. That is, we will add 1 to 4. It will become 12.35. Number 3. It's a tricky one. If the dropping digit is equal to 5, then we will follow the following rules. Number 1. There is no non-zero digit after 5. First rule is, there is no non-zero digit after 5. For example, 12.345. After 5, there is no non-zero digit. Or in this case, after 5, we have 2 zeros. Again, we don't have any non-zero digits. In this case, we will simply drop off. We will simply ignore 5, and it will reduce to 12.34. In this case, we will simply ignore 500 and will become 12.34. Next, before 5 we have an odd number. In this case, before 5 we have an even number. In even number case we will simply ignore, and now before 5 we have an odd number. For example, in this case 12.315, before 5 we get an odd number. In case of odd number we will add 1, that is it will become 12.32. Next, 12.31500, before 5, that is 1 is an odd number, so we will remove 500 or we will drop off 500, but will add 1 to the previous number. So again it will become 12.32. Next is, if the dropping digit is 5 and we have non-zero digits and the non-zero digits follow 5. For example, after 5 we have other digits. In this case 12.31527, we have to drop 5, but after 5 we have digits 2, 7, or in the next case we have 12.325002. After 5 again we have non-zero digit 002. In this case, irrespective of the digit before 5, for example in this case it's an odd number and in this case it's an even number, irrespective of the nature of the number we will add 1. 12.31 will become 12.32 and 12.32 will become 12.33. Okay, thanks. Now we will go